pal? Who can you call to cheer you up? Either a guy or a gal. You can call a friend, or a brother or a sister.
Croissant.
But what if you have no friends? Don't be daunted. Read a book. You can be friends with the characters in the book. They're nice, and they can't run away from you. Let's take a look.
That was a poem by Barbara Strang. Hi, I'm Jessica Dawson.
And I'm Dwayne Dawson. And we're the only married news team in the tri-state area. Today we're going to be interviewing some literary characters. Let's take a look.
And now we have Nick Carraway, everybody. All right, Nick, say hi. All right, stop now. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi. Wow, hi.
All
right,
okay.
buddy.
Hi.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I had this very interesting neighbor in my younger and more vulnerable years. His name was Jay Gadsby. He and I lived in New Money, West Egg, directly across the bay from Tom Buchanan, who was Old Money, East Egg. He was married.
Oh.
Yes, he was married to my cousin Daisy Buchanan.
Daisy was the golden girl of the early 20th century, with blonde hair and a smile that made it seem like she was listening intently to every word you were saying. She dated all the young army men, flitting from one to another like a beautiful butterfly, too tender and delicate to ever trap with a net. One particular suitor stood out in particular. His name then was James Gatz. But when James went away to war, Daisy married Tom Buchanan. When James came back, he was newly rich and practically famous in the local community for the wild parties he threw. In addition to changing his image, he also changed his name. He now went by the moniker Jay Gadsby, and approached me shortly after I moved to West Egg, asking me for his help in getting Daisy back. I was at first skeptical, not only because she was already married, but also because I hardly knew this man. In addition, Daisy was already in love with Tom, and nobody was to say she even wanted him back. I expressed my concerns.
Jay, you can't repeat the past.
But of course you can. Old sport.
Let's settle this the old-fashioned way. Rap battle. You're on. To all my West Egg men, trying to get a lady. Now you talking crazy. I don't give a damn if you used to talk to Daisy. She ain't with you, she with Tom. You need to stop acting lazy. She drinking champagne like sophisticated alert. He's spouting off theories like a racist alert. She only wanna see that new money ass in reverse. Now you got $1 million castle that you can't reimburse. Now you're dealing wolfshine, but you say it ain't a crime. Gotta keep your fortune, that's your new paradigm. She said she would wait for you, man, well I guess she lied. You couldn't give her pearls, but now you can't afford that. But love ain't oranges, son, you can't import that. All that cash from stock frauds, man, you can't report that. Cause if you do, then you just another criminal the court got. He all up on that polo pony, but Jay, man, she still got you, homie. Till death did Tom and Daisy part. Unholy matrimony.
James Gatz. Jay Gatz going in on the verse cause I've never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, put in the sky for a dog extraordinaire and the folks back home. I live that fast truck life. They say shit behind my back, blame it on stock markets. East Egg call it new greenbacks, and I'm on this green light track. So I spit my green light flows, and my hands go up and down like dancers' booties go. My party still be serving, tight like $1 million silk shirts. Last time Dan Cody's remix, now I got my own Jessica version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, and Wolfsham count me in. Make millions every year, I'm West Egg's champion. Cause all I do is win, win, win no matter what. Got Daisy in my mind, I can never get her out. And every time I step up in my mansion, all the old pretends go up.
Jay just wouldn't listen to me. As I was drawn deeper into the world of Jay, Tom, and Daisy, I learned that Tom was also cheating on Daisy with some woman named Myrtle. One day, Tom and I went into the city for a party, where we met some characters who would change our lives forever. I had never seen anything like it.
You're gonna have to come with me.
Oh, shit! According to my paperwork, it says you're supposed to be in the disturbed ward.
Well, according to my paperwork, it says you're supposed to be right here.
Well, looks like there's been a mistake in my paperwork, and, if you'll just fill in the L's for me here.
Oh yeah, sure.
Are we clear?
You know, I think I might have a bit of confusion. The only way we can settle this is with a rap battle. This is the story all about how the ward got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, won't be ignored. I'll tell you how I became the king of a place called the ward. In the land from the Oregon coast, born and raised, out on the farm is where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, gambling, relaxing, all cool, and shooting some b-ball inside of the school when a couple of guys who were just B-class jerks started making trouble at my farming work. I got in one little fight and my boss got up bored and said, "You're crazy, get your treatment right now in the ward." I begged and pleaded my case day after day, but the judge packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. Put my handcuffs on and said I might as well kick it. First class. Yo, this is bad. Eating bananas in front of the black lads. Is this what the people of the ward living like? This might be alright. But wait, I hear they're crazy, insane, all that. Is this the type of place they'd send this cool cat? I don't think so. I'll see when I get bored. I hope the nurse prepared for the king of the ward. It's not over. Well, the car arrived, and when I got out, there was a girl looked like a nurse there with her clipboard out. I ain't trying to cause trouble yet, I just got here. I sprang with the quickness like lightning, ran in here. I called for Bogus Looney, and when he came near, he said that nurse makes us all want to get out of here. If anything, I could say I would strike her chord, then I thought, why not profit? Yo, homes of the ward! I pulled up to Disturbed about 7 p.m., and I yelled at Chief Brum my clothes too thick for them. I looked at my kingdom, all the electric thorns, then I put on my crown as the king of the ward.
This one's for the boys in the disturbed wards, moaning and groaning like you ain't got vocal cords. And the big nurse walks in, they be sitting up. Wipe that smile off your face, you're a sitting duck. And I kill, I drill, I might got a pill. I got y'all roped in like Buffalo Bill. I'm cold, I'm hot, control the cigarette you bought. I'm always watching mofos, so you better not get caught. Your whale underwear man, you're in intensive care man. Keep your Moby Dick in your pants, cause I'm saying a prayer man. You're the kind of dude chicks look out for. Statutory rape and a joke, bro. I said, excuse me, no World Series for you. Running this place full time is like running a zoo. I mean, you're starting rebellions left and right. You're like a whiny little kid who breaks stuff for spite. I said, yes I did, yes I did. Somebody please tell them who the F I is. I am big nurse, I beat them dudes down. But I do it with a smile, you never see me frown. Boy, you got my heartbeat running away, beating like a drum and it's coming your way. Can't you hear that boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, hey, you got that super bass, boom, ba-doom, boom, hey, you got that super bass, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, 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 ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, hey, you got that super bass, boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, boom, hey, you got that super bass, boom. This one's for the boys of the gambling streaks, thinking you could have a life with the geeks and freaks. You could play basketball all you please, but my black boys come in 1, 2, 3s. I think I'll send you to a liquor shock therapies, or better net, from now on you're on latrine duties. You just gotta give me that look. When you give me that look, I make sure he knows who's boss. Boss.
Vroom, vroom, let's go!
Nature!
I whipped that velvet card so hard and then I put whipped cream on it. Get it? Because it was an ice cream cone. And I put whipped cream on it. Yeah.
Ha!
I know.
McMurphy's so
hilarious.
funny.
Right?
Haha.
Thanks.
You know, a lot of boys be thinking my songs are about them, but this is not to get confused. This one's for you. Baby, you're my everything, you all I ever want. We could road trip real big, bigger than you ever done it. You be up on everything, other hoes can't howl about it. I want this forever, I swear I could write whatever about it. Call me nudist mom, crappy time growing up. I ain't gon' ride without my ride line, sure enough. Went to Montclair, then Columbia, and I say the same thing to you every time. I say you the best, you the best, you the best, you the best, you the best I ever had, best I ever had, best I ever had, the best I ever had. Know you got a girlfriend, call me when there's no one there. I'm your learned astronomer, Whitman he could not compare. See these stars in my eyes, then you know how much I care. Project authority like a riot in your derriere. Make me howl and not just in my poem, boo. You can have my heart or we can parse it like the poets do. We can go out, shoot some game like some caribou. Got a beatnik thinking he can play some games like the French do. Critics say I'm obscene, you say I'm a creative dream. Time to blaze some leaves of grass, son, if you know what I mean.
They take it all now, I can see them from my shadow. Wanna jump up in somebody's flatbed truck, oh. Maybe go any place or just kick it in Cali, bro. Possibly find a typewriter. Look back and watch me whack it. All on the road, Kerouac it. Give me some more Kerouac it. Till you get old, whack it. My food, my heart, oh whack it. All on the road, Kerouac it. Give me some more Kerouac it. Till you get old, whack it. My food, my heart, oh. Up front style going on the road now. Pulling the parking lot slow with the roof down. Blonde farmer's got the whole thing packed now. Step in the club but don't get drunk out of your own house. I feel it, find its own form. I see it, pithy little I-O. I'm a dumb sin except lost forever now. Money big problem, pocket not got that now. They take it all now, I can see them from my shadow. Wanna jump up in somebody's flatbed truck, oh. Maybe go any place or just kick it in Cali, bro. Possibly find a typewriter. Look back and watch me whack it. All on the road, Kerouac it. Give me some more, whack it. Till you get old, whack it. My food, my heart, oh.
Yes.
That's a very interesting story, Nick.
Yeah.
Cool. It's interesting. Tell us more about that, Nick.
Then what happened?
Gatsby and I traveled with the Beatniks and R.P. McMurphy for a whole month. When we tired of wandering, we took solace in nature and friends. Our favorite place to crash was the beautiful Walden Pond.
Hi, what up? I'm Ralph Waldo Emerson.
And I'm Henry David Thoreau.
What up? Allow us to perform an introductory rap about where we live, Walden Pond.
Transcendentalism's back again. Na, 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 na. Doing a little East Coast fling. Na, 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 na. Thoreau and Emerson going off. Na, 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 na. Not too hard and not too soft. It's long overdue, but now Walden is slamming. Thoreau and Emerson, HDT, RWE, the Transcendentalist family. Gonna plant some beans, yeah, while cooling it in Walden. Handmade home, space to roam. Built this thing for $28, that's neat. Back in school, we used to dream about this every day. Could life really be this simple? Or would there be too many bills we have to pay? Then we started simplifying. Our friends got into the groove. So we started a group and here we are, kicking it just for you. Oh, Transcendentalism's back again. Na, 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 na. Doing a little East Coast fling. Na, 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 na. Thoreau and Emerson going off. Na, 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 na. Not too hard and not too soft. Da, 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 da.
How does your story end, Nick?
Well, after we hung out with the crew and Walden, Gatsby and I decided it was time to go home to West Egg. There we returned, and Gatsby died.